Hi, Christine, aromatherapist with the Little Sun here, and I am doing aromatherapist answers. So one of the things that came to mind this week when I was getting some product together for a client was that we can have a good product and make it better. Sometimes you can have a good product and then there's product fails, which is for another time, but that is something that I think deserves consideration as far as like how you use your product. So yeah, you can have a good product and make it even better, especially with aromatherapy. And one of the ways to do this with aromatherapy is with breathing exercises. So in the case of this particular client, we were dealing with a sinus infection. So I got a blend together specifically for a sinus infection and told them how to use it. And around the base a little bit. If you do use an essential oil for anything, make sure it is in a base carrier oil, please, 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 if you make it on your own. Some people do like to put it underneath their nose. I am not one of those people, but that's just me. Some people do it and they have wonderful, awesome effects from it, but I prefer behind the ears, the base of the neck, and the nape of the neck here. So not just in specific applications so that you get the benefits, but also in the case of something like a sinus infection, you want to be breathing, you want to be doing deep breathing. We all should be doing breathing exercises, but in this particular case, after your application, which you should be doing a couple or a few times a day, you want to make sure that you're getting that in there, and our shallow breathing is not going to be nearly as effective, and we all kind of breathe really shallow. So a few breathing exercises, some of them are kind of common sense. You take a nice deep breath in and hold, and then you pursing in your lips on exhale. So you're taking a nice deep breath in through the diaphragm. Count of 7 or so. And hold it for a count of 5 or so. And then deep exhale and keep exhaling until you're like a deflated balloon and you can't breathe out anymore. And you naturally will breathe in deep on your next breath. Another thing to do, especially if you have some congestion going on, is you want to get things kind of separated in your lungs. So if you breathe in, do some pounding on your chest here. Doing the side, doesn't hurt. And again, do 3 or 5 breaths like that. Another good exercise to do for deep breathing is you breathe in and then you exhale and you exhale. Again, 3 to 5 times, or hum. You can take a deep breath in and hold it again for a count of 5 and exhale and or the famous you can feel it actually through here. You feel it work those sinuses. And if you have an application on of your essential oil product, then that's going to be twice as much effective. And you can also take the oils, put on your hands, and do a breath like that 3 to 5 times. So they're quick, they're easy. Everybody, again, should be doing breathing exercises, whether you are using essential oils or not. But that is definitely, if you have something that you are doing for sinus infection, or even anxiety or depression, incorporate some breathing exercises. You'll see a phenomenal difference. Your brain, your noggin is going to get more absorption. That's going to go into parts of your system, like and you're just going to feel better. You're just going to feel better. Worst case scenario, that's what's going to happen. You're going to feel better. I hope this helped. And if you have any questions about anything aromatherapy, then let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, keep some stuff coming. And I will be here answering some more of yours or my clients' questions and some more aromatherapy answers. Have a great day.